I'm going to go ahead and hit record so I don't forget. Welcome everybody who's popping on the call. I'm so happy to have you here. Um, and as everybody pops in, if you could actually mute yourself, I would highly appreciate it. I'm going to start running out of being able to see people as they're popping in. It will just avoid us from having to get that much feedback. So let's just go ahead and get started. So somebody is not muted. There we go. Found somebody. Okay. So welcome. I'm so happy that you guys could join us. Eric, I see your face. Give me a little nod if you see my screen. Awesome. Okay, good deal. So I'm going to go ahead and minimize y'all's pictures so you guys can actually see everything that is on the screen. Welcome. I'm so glad that you guys could join us today. This is the Team Beachbody. It's actually a coach opportunity or sneak peek call. We just thought that this might be a fun way for you guys to get to see what we do as Beachbody coaches, because we know we're kind of all over social media, but it's sometimes hard to know what exactly do they even do. So that's what we're here to share with you guys today. So just a little bit about me. I am Aubrey Warren, and I am a wife and a mom of 2 little boys in elementary school, and I'm a 2-star Beachbody coach. And I am, so what does a 2-star mean? A 2-star means that I have developed people to the rank of diamond underneath. So that means I'm an organizational leader within the company, and I'm really, really proud about that. Just FYI, someone has signed on recently and you haven't muted yourself. I'm getting a little bit of feedback. If you're recently got on the call, if you could check to make sure your line's muted, I'd highly appreciate that. Thank you. I'm also a Success Club All-Star Legend. So what does that even mean? It means that I've committed to helping at least 3 new people every month during for the past 2 years to help them start their fitness journey. So it's starting 3 new people on their fitness journeys over the past 24 months. Actually, it's been longer than that now, and I'm really, really proud of that. I'm the CEO and founder of Team Butterfly Effect. So if you're not familiar with what a butterfly effect is, it's the whole idea that the saying is when a butterfly flaps its wings on one side of the world, a tsunami happens on the other side. And I'm a firm believer that one small action can change and affect more than you would ever know. So I literally believe that we are, as Beachbody coaches, we're a part of this ginormous butterfly effect that is so profound. I am an experienced registered yoga teacher, and I'm an ordained minister with the Church of Spiritual Humanism. And if you want to know what that means, that's a different conversation altogether. So before Team Beachbody, okay, so guys, I want you to just take a second and look at some of these pictures here. Just look at them. Like probably most people have heard of P90X, people have heard of Turbo Jam, Yoga Booty Ballet. Those were all out. Those were all out before the network launch. So let me just give you just a tiny bit of backstory. So our CEO is Carl Deichler, and pretty much the general basis of his story is he was a film kid. He was a film student in school, and whenever he graduated from college, he had a personal trainer, and his personal trainer was Tony Horton. And him and Tony just decided to make a video together, a workout video. They were both 2 young guys. In their prime, and wanted to see what sort of project they could make. And so as you see down there, in 1999, the first product was launched, and that was thin thighs and great abs. Holy manoli. And then Power 90 and different workouts in the program, or different workouts in the series, have come out. So what happened though is they were trying to market these programs in, say, Walmarts and infomercials and so on. But what they found is that they had a handful of people who had phenomenal results, and they had message boards that Beachbody had created, and they found that actually there were people who'd been having phenomenal results who were actually coaching new people who were coming onto the message boards. So what they decided is to reach out to those people and offer them to become coaches. That thus the the network was born. The coaching opportunity was born. So they chose at that point in time to take the programs out of Walmart's and make them only available through independent Beachbody coaches and also virtually online. However, I mean, I remember being back in high school or college and seeing Yoga Booty Ballet back in Walmart, and I wanted it desperately. But you don't find it there anymore because you get it through our network. But if you look at this, it's not just fitness programs anymore, right? You see Shakeology, and you see other stuff in here, the 3-day refresh. Hey guys, I'm getting some feedback from somebody. Could everybody take a moment and just make sure that their line is muted? And how you would mute your line is you right click your screen, and then you should see something with a microphone. I think someone just muted it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So as you can see from the time Beachbody was launched, the coaching network from 2007 and 2014, how the revenue grew. I'm not a numbers person, so this part doesn't turn me on as much, but you can see how much it really affected things once they added the coaching network. And it started at 40 coaches, and as you can see, it was 2014. There were over 250,000 coaches out there. And don't worry, it's not that the market is too overly saturated, because I want you to think about the obesity epidemic out there, and there are more obese people out there, way more than there are coaches. So we still have a big job to do. So what makes Team Beachbody unique? Okay, guys, before I became a Beachbody coach, everybody and their dog wanted me to sell their next shake. You know, I had been a fitness professional for years, and everyone wanted me to sell something. And I did a lot of research. I was thinking about signing up with Juice Plus and Melaleuca. There were a couple other companies. Granted, I had signed up with some other ones before that weren't as great and had a really bad experience, but I wanted to give it another try. How did I land on Beachbody opposed to, say, the other ones? Because like Juice Plus and Melaleuca, they're really reputable companies. They have good products, but it's literally just like nutrition. And that's it, where maybe there's some rewards in there as well. But I felt more like with those companies, I would just be selling product and then turning people loose. And there was a part of me who that ethically kind of bothered me, because the total solution in the regards to health and wellness is nutrition and fitness, right? You have to do both. But what Beachbody also does is we offer peer support. So what a lot of those other companies do is they sell you product and it's like, here you go, I hope you have great results. But with Beachbody, we actually offer accountability groups with everybody who goes through our programs. So therefore, we're focused on getting people results. But it's not just about our physical results, but you get rewards too. So say, for example, anytime you make it through just a program, just making it through a program, turn in your before and after pictures and you get a free t-shirt. Jill Leptoski, one of the girls on the call right now, she's been a coach on my team for the past few years. She prides herself on never buying any Beachbody clothes at all because she earns them through doing all of our programs. So let's talk just a tiny bit about Shakeology. That's been a game changer for Beachbody. Before, we were just workout programs. But our CEO, Carl Deichler, is married to a nutritionist, and she harassed him all the time. She's like, you are a CEO of a health and fitness company, but you don't like vegetables, and you don't eat vegetables. And so he literally approached his wife and one of her closest friends, Darren O'Lean, who is an amazing nutritionist and ingredient hunter, travels the world looking for top of the line ingredients. Literally, our CEO, Carl Deichler, said, I want you to create a shake that I can market as the healthiest meal of the day. I don't want you to stress about keeping costs low. I want it to be the best quality product out there, hands down. And the reason why it has to be great quality, guys, is because these people who are using these products aren't just drinking a shake, right? They're working out too. So if you've ever worked out regularly before, you know what happens. You start exercising and you're putting your body under stress because it has to rebuild its muscles. So what happens? Your immune system goes down. So you have to be fueling it well, stockpiled of nutrition in order to keep your immune system bumped up. So Shakeology has really been a game changer for most people. And, a lot of people have tremendous weight loss results. That wasn't something that I needed right when I became a coach. But just a sidebar, a little TMI, but I always suffered from IBS, constipation, and diarrhea on a regular basis. I was never regular my entire life until Shakeology. So it's kind of my joke is, I'm happy to pay $3 a day to get to poop every day. Totally happy with that. Because when you don't poop every day, you're miserable. Oh, and by the way, I started drinking Shakeology not too long after having my second baby, and it really helped balance out my hormones. So it helped me get over postpartum depression and also helped boost my libido because of some of the herbs that are in there. And as you can see, there's over 70 high quality ingredients in Shakeology. So depending upon what your body is deficient in, because let's face it, most of us are deficient in something, even though we don't exactly know what it was. I was deficient in digestive enzymes, and I didn't realize that. I was also a little bit deficient in some of the things that are going to help boost my mood, like the cocoa really helped me with my postpartum depression and so on. So I've seen people come off high cholesterol meds, diabetes meds. I've seen people come off a lot of stuff because of all the goodness that's in this. But it just depends on your body of what results you will have specifically. And these are all the flavors that it comes in. This is a little outdated. I don't have a new graphic yet that has the cafe latte on there. So we technically have 5 quote unquote regular formulas. What that just means, it's whey protein. It's made with whey protein. So we have chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, green berry, and now also cafe latte. However, we do have 2 vegan flavors, chocolate and tropical strawberry. I'm going to be really surprised if we don't come out with a new vegan flavor this year too. I'm just going to be really surprised. We're always coming out with new stuff. So there's really something for everyone. And so there's DVD programs, there's digital access. So if you're not familiar with this, guys, if you're fairly new to Beachbody, or maybe you haven't done any of my accountability groups before, almost all of our workout programs are now available, almost all of them. There are a select few that aren't on digital access. So you don't even have to use a DVD player anymore. You can literally access them from your phone or from your laptop or from your smart TV or wherever you are. So if you're somebody who still really likes to go to the gym but just doesn't want to hire a personal trainer, it's a great option is to have a program right there on your phone, to have Tony Horton or Sagi in your ear. Also something for everyone that I love, as you guys can see here, look at the diversity of the program. So you see Payo on there, which is a yoga Pilates hybrid. There's ones that are more weight-based. Size isn't on this graphic, but we have dance programs. Also, if you look over here to the right on weight loss, you see the 3-day refresh. Now, for those of you who my yogis and my conscious community tribe, like, I learned so much from our 21-day vegan detox. It's called the Ultimate Reset. I can't even begin to explain to you how that transformed my life. So many people are looking to go vegan or maybe just to detox for a while off of meat, and it's a really, really great introduction into the lifestyle. And I'll share with you too, for my conscious community people on the call right now, I've studied Ayurveda a little bit, which is the science of using food and oils and herbs as medicine. And the Ultimate Reset is very much aligned with Ayurvedic principles and practices, especially if you do it during the summer months, because there's lots of salad in it. So proven results, guys. This is one of the greatest things. It's like every single one of our programs, every single one of our products, every single thing you could get from Beachbody comes with a 100% satisfaction money back guarantee. So if you don't love the stuff, or anybody doesn't love the stuff, if one of your clients don't have great results, like, send it all back and get your money back. I mean, we believe in the product that much that we're willing to give you all your money back. The only way it's not going to work is if people just don't do it. Bottom line, that's the only way it's not going to work. peer support. So Team Beachbody coaches are freaking amazing people. These are all pictures from different events within our organization. It makes my heart warm when I look at all of these faces. I have to tell you guys, right when I became a coach, I really struggled with this is a relationship business, and I was trying to keep work and business separate. But once I embraced that I was building my own tribe of my best friends and business partners all in one, like the community really started to bloom and to blossom. And to be quite honest with you, I only have a handful of really close friends anymore who aren't coaches, because um, this has really becoming my family. So what is a coach? A coach, first we're going to cover what a coach doesn't have to be, because many people think they have to be those things, but they don't. So a coach doesn't have to be a fitness or a nutrition expert. They don't already have to be at their fitness or nutritional goals, and they don't have to be an experienced salesperson. Because here's the deal, guys. As far as already being at your fitness and nutritional goals, I mean, Maya Angelou said, when we learn, teach. When we're our best, we're all teachers. Let me say that again. Maya Angelou said, when you learn, teach. When we're our best, we're all teachers. So that means, like, as soon as you do 1 to 3 days of a program, you already know more than what somebody who's never done a program knows, right? So there's always going to be someone that you can teach and that you can guide. So no matter where you are along the way, there's going to be a tribe for you. And you don't have to be an experienced salesperson, because we don't want salespeople. We want people who are willing to help people. So a coach should be sharing how people can change their lives and achieve their goals, commit to being proof the product works, meaning you're working out and you're drinking Shakeology. So if you're doing your part, being proof the product works, then you're just sharing your results with people. I mean, it's kind of like the idea of if you went to a really phenomenal restaurant and had really great food and had really great service, and the ambiance was just amazing. I mean, you would share it and you would tell it with your friends, because you'd be excited to pass on the good news. It's the same thing with Beachbody. And you also have to be willing to improve and develop yourself. Why do I say that? Well, because everybody comes into this business at a different place, and you have to be willing to develop yourself into the type of leader that somebody wants to follow. Maybe you're already amazingly dedicated to your fitness and your wellness lifestyle, and you love helping people, but maybe you're not very good at marketing yourself, or maybe you're not very good at 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 handling rejection, or maybe you're not very good at presenting information, so you need to work on your presentation skills. The whole thing about this, guys, is as coaches, we are entrepreneurs. We're entrepreneurs. It's so freaking exciting that we're entrepreneurs and owning our own business. So whatever skills you are lacking, you just have to be willing to build those skills. That's it. I was lacking in leadership. I'm really great at motivating people, really great at being in front of a crowd, but I didn't know how to duplicate myself. And that's what I've been developing. So benefits of being a coach. You set your own work hours, you focus part-time or full-time. I'm going to be straight honest with you all right here. I kind of joke around and say we have our discount coaches, people who just want the discount on Shakeology. We have the hobby coaches, and we have the full-time coaches. So hobby coaches are literally just people who just kind of do it every once in a while, help people here and there, that they're not really that focused on it. Some people just do it an hour a day and they're able to slowly grow a business. Some people do it 3 hours a day. The whole main idea, guys, is you can make this business anything you want it to be. If you just want it to be a hobby, that's cool and that's fine. You're still going to be helping people, and we so honor that. But please know you're going to be paid as a hobby. But if you want to work more like full-time hours, then you can get more like full-time income. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a legit business opportunity, and whatever you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. You can build your business online or in person. I do both. I really believe that I have the best results in person with people, but then I'm able to follow up virtually. You can share your passion and attract people. So that's one of the things that I really pride myself on as a leader and a mentor of this organization, is teaching attraction marketing, uh, showing that you don't have to sell if you're constantly just giving value to people, sharing your love and your passion for anything and everything, and people will come to you because of the high vibration you put off. Rewards. Um, anytime, anytime anybody you help anybody get started on a new program, you get a commission. And as you start to build your team, you're able to get bonuses based on what everybody else does below you too. Um, and guys, for me, the trips are the best part. Like, I'm so happy that I get commission and all of that. I mean, it puts food on my table, but to be honest with you, the trips are by far for me one of the best parts of this job. I love to have fun. I love to travel. And when we had our boys, um, travel budget just went out the window. And I really didn't envision me getting to take my family on amazing trips like I went on with my family as a kid. Like, ever since becoming a coach, I've taken my family to Atlantis in the Bahamas, to Disney World, to where else did we go? We went to Cancun. We've gone to Nashville and Vegas and so on. So, and almost all of it was on Beachbody's dime, guys, because I earned it through helping people. That's our annual bonus at the end of the year, is a freaking kick-ass vacation. I'm going to say it. I like to swear, so if you're going to be on my team, you need to know it. um, so also learning and personal development rewards. So say, for example, there's a book called You're a Badass, and through helping 3 people last month, I was rewarded a webinar call with the author of that book. So there's opportunities for personal growth too and rewards. So outstanding support. Guys, you're not just going to sign up as a coach and then get turned loose to figure it out. I mean, we got training tools for you. As you can see, all these tools are listed. We have the Business Quick Start, Coach Basics, Coach Training, Marketing Tools. I know that y'all don't know necessarily what all that means right now, but we communicate with our people with different news breaks, and we have a weekly national wake up call. That's a national REN corporate call that's always highly informative. We get a monthly newsletter. There's FAQ places, all over social media. So like, you have so much support on a corporate level and from a local level and from a team level. It's ridiculous. And by the way, all this stuff did not exist when I became a coach 5 years ago. Like, the network is only so many years old, and this is all new stuff. So you guys are really lucky. So what to expect from our team? Again, we are Team Butterfly Effect, and every week with our team you get new coach training. So we start out all of our brand new coaches in a new coach training. So FYI, if you choose to sign up with us today, if you're like, Aubrey, I want to give this a try, see if it works for me, we'll get you enrolled starting at the beginning of March in our new coach training. It's a 5-day quick start where you can just get your feet wet. And then we have another self-paced, longer training after that. We have monthly team calls. I provide actually a monthly marketing plan for you guys. So FYI, this call that you're on is a part of the monthly marketing plan for the entire team. So what does that mean? It's like, I set up calls, I set up free accountability groups, that you always have something to invite people to. So you're always, so you're never selling. You're just inviting people to get some information, take a part in a free nutrition, in a free clean eating group, whatever. So we have a plan for you. Somebody is still not muted. If someone could mute their line, I'm still getting random feedback. That would be awesome. We're almost done though, guys, so I'll take you off mute in a second. We do have monthly team challenges, team building events that are for those people who are local. That's usually the most that we get out of those. Leadership training, Facebook team page, recognition and accountability, and what I pride myself on more than anything, a fun and a positive environment to be a part of. So what are the options? You can either become a coach if you're ready to join the team and to help others achieve their fitness goals. Or if you're just like, Aubrey, I'm not really sure. I just want to check it out as a customer first. That's totally cool. If you just want to work on you, that's totally cool. So this is what it means to join as a coach. I highly suggest a challenge pack. Highly suggest a challenge pack. It's the greatest value out of everything. Mainly, guys, if you're going to become a coach, you need to be on Shakeology. Why? Because it's our most popular product. It is what gets the people the best results. I mean, your results are 80% nutrition, so why not put the healthiest meal of the day within your body? So when you buy a challenge pack, you get one bag of Shakeology and you get a fitness program and you get a trial month of Beachbody on Demand, the club membership. So basically you get to try out our digital program, whatever program you buy to get started on. If you want to buy a program at all, you can just get started on our digital streaming, and that's okay. The cheapest you can get started as a coach, it covers your startup fee and everything, is $140. So some of the programs that come with $140 right now, I know the 21-day fix, the 21-day fix extreme, PIO, Beachbody on Demand, I believe, and I think that's it for 140. So if there are other programs that you're wanting, the price range does go up a little bit. But just FYI, guys, I highly recommend getting started with the 21-day fix, and let me tell you why. This business is built on before and after pictures. 21-day fix is only 21 days. You can do it 21 days so easy, and it comes with our portion control container system, which most coaches, I do anyway, swear by this system. It makes portion control and clean eating so easy, and you look at it from the eyes of a coach of wanting to help people get good results. You need to align people with the tools that they need, and help with portion control is one of those. And the best way to be able to speak about it with authenticity and integrity is to have experienced it yourself. So I highly recommend starting with the 21-day fix or 21-day fix extreme. But if you're totally opposed to it, that's okay too. So we do also, all coaches pay an ongoing monthly service fee of $15.95. So that covers media promotion and brand awareness, personal websites. So we have our own website stores that we don't have to update, the Beachbody does for us, and they also process all of our orders. So like, so I remember Mary Kay and Cincy and a lot of those other companies, those reps have to actually have product. They have to have inventory to sell. With Beachbody, we don't have to do that. It covers our coach online office, our product warehouse, customer service, technical support, marketing, communications, training, and what I love more than anything, what it covers is Success on Demand. So if you haven't ever heard of Success Magazine, it is a business and entrepreneurial magazine that we have access to online as Beachbody coaches for free, or I guess $15.95, right? But I love there's audios in there. So I have been known as I'm getting ready for work or getting ready for the day, just turn on one of the audios in there on leadership or on anything that's on there, on business, on marketing. I love learning from that. Or you can join as a customer. So as a customer, you can either just choose you can choose a challenge pack, just like as a coach. So guys, you can get a challenge pack, the cheapest, for $140. It's the same price as a coach or a customer. You just have to decide. It helps at point of sale of whether you want to become a coach or a customer. You can always backtrack after you are a customer and become a coach later. It's just easier to do it all at once. Or you can just get Shakeology only or a fitness program only. So guys, just to give you an idea real quick, Shakeology by itself retail is $130. So that breaks down to about $4 a shake, maybe a little bit more. So when you sign up as a coach, you save 25% on Shakeology. So once you add in your business service fee of $15.95, that ends up still saving you around $16 a month. So if you were just a customer, you're paying $130 a month for your Shakeology. If you were a coach, you're only paying like $114 a month for your Shakeology. So even if you're thinking about being a customer and you want to do it long term, just drinking Shakeology long term, even though you're not building a business, you can always still sign up for what we call a discount coach, where you just get the wholesale pricing, but you're not actually coaching anybody. So that's always an option too. So in the next 24 hours, the person who invited you to this call will follow up and ask you, what did you like the most about the presentation? Does Team Beachbody feel like a fit that could help you achieve your goals? Or which option appeals to you, coach or customer? And think about, between now and then, what can becoming a coach do for me? Know what it did for me. It gave me more freedom. It gave me more flexibility. It gave me more income to bring the fun back into my life, because after having kids, there was no budget for fun anymore. So it brought that back. It brought me back my business brain, guys. Honestly, like I had no intention of being a stay-at-home mom originally. I was doing it because it was better financial decision for my family, but my business brain was lacking and I was really missing being stimulated in that way. Who can I help? That's a big question. Like, I want you guys to really sit down and think about, who can you help? Who would you want to help? And what are my goals and dreams? Literally, guys, so many people have stopped dreaming. Like, you don't have to graduate from high school, go to college, and go work for one company for the rest of your life anymore. That normally doesn't happen. So, like, what are your true dreams? What do you want to do with your life? And think about that. So, if you have a question, I still have a little more pictures, but if you have a question, I'm going to show my icons here. If you have a question, please take yourself off mute and ask your question. Please take yourself off mute. Or type it in the chat box. Anybody have any questions?
So, Aubrey, can you hear me?
I can.
So, I'm sorry I joined in a little late.
Okay.
Had a couple issues at the house. So I know the group doesn't want to have you rehash what you went over for the first 15, 20 minutes. Is there any way I can get the information maybe that you went over via email or privately Skype or something like that?
Absolutely. I'm recording this right now as we speak. So when we get done, would you please just send me a private message via Facebook and ask for the link to the recording, and I'll just send it to you. Does that work? I hope that works.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Sorry. And again, I apologize.
No worries. No worries at all. Thank you for being here. Okay.
Absolutely. That's it for me.
Awesome. Anybody else? Anybody else have any questions? Take yourself off mute, please, and ask.
Aubrey?
Yes.
This is Michael.
Yes.
When you're drinking the Shakeology, do you drink that in place of a meal or just in addition to what you would normally do?
Okay, that's a really great question, Michael. Thank you for asking it. Okay, so technically, Shakeology is technically a meal replacement shake, but with Beachbody, we don't necessarily believe in starving yourself or just living all on supplements. So say, for example, if you were using Beachbody, if you were drinking Shakeology, it really depended on how much you put in it of what it would count towards, meaning it's only 140 calories. So 140 calories is not a meal. So if some days, I just drink it with water and it's a snack. Okay. There are other days, like generally speaking, like I'm just going to be real and share with you. I mean, I put in mine 2 servings of fruit. I put in spinach in my Shakeology, some hemp seeds, some coconut oil, some ginger. I mean, I bulk that stuff up, man. And so for me, that's definitely my breakfast there. So it just really depends on how it works best for you, Michael.
Sounds awesome.
Okay, cool. Anything else?
No, I just like the idea of adding other things. I'd love to do that.
Awesome, awesome. So does anybody else have any questions? Take yourself off mute, please. Please feel free to. Take yourself off mute. Okay. Guys, I just want to end with sharing with you guys when I was at a workshop a couple years ago at a Beachbody leadership retreat, he actually spoke about how, you know, in every epidemic, there's a front line. In every epidemic, there's a front line. Like when there was Hurricane Katrina, there's a front line. When there is 9/11, there's a front line. But the one thing that there's not a front line for is the epidemic of obesity. The epidemic of obesity, there's no front line. And someone actually compared Beachbody coaches to the front line in the obesity epidemic, because we are people out there in the trenches with the people, doing the workouts, helping them with their nutrition, like literally in the trenches with them. And so I truly believe, it's my belief that we can change the world one family at a time if we just commit to paying forward what we learn. You know, if we commit to our own journey of health and fitness, and then we commit to just sharing what we've learned, we can change the world. I truly believe it. I hope you choose to join us in our mission with Team Butterfly Effect to help change the world one family at a time and be the change we want to see in the world. If it's not for you, we get it. No worries. This is no strings attached, okay? But someone invited you to this call because we care about you. And we believe that you would actually gel into this organization. So thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to touching base tomorrow, and I could hang out for another couple of minutes. If anybody has any more questions, I'm right here. Otherwise, thank you so much. If you guys want to see this information again, please send me a personal message, and I'm more than happy to share the recording with you. Okay? Anything else? I'm going to take everybody off mute, just because I want to be able to say goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for calling in, everybody.
Take care.
Let's figure out a time to talk soon. You guys have a fantastic night. Bye.
Bye, Aubrey.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, there you go. Okay, well, is it NASCAR thing at Motorsports Park? Not NASCAR.